All right, man, this your boy Be The Upgrade. I hope everything is good with you, all right? So the first thing I need you to do is share, subscribe, all right? We're trying to get as many people as possible on this channel so we can move this upgrading movement possible, all right? Any consultations, just please hit me up. Please DM me, and then we can go from there, all right? So right now, we are going to upgrade our minds and talk about the longest data requirements list. So this is a lady on Steve Harvey's show, and she had this list of things that she wanted from a man. Now, we can all sit there and say that it's probably just her, but it's not just her. There's plenty of women who have lists similar to this, whether it's shorter or whether it's longer, but they have a list with a lot of things that are outrageous. And at the end of the day, you want a man who's a man who is his own man. He does his own thing. He is his own person. And then you're taking your list and you're literally detracting everything from him to make your little simp baby. So if a female cannot take you for who you are, and she has this list that she's just scratching off, you are becoming her simp baby. She's just scratching off all the masculinity off your list. Let's see what this lady has to say, all right? Time to upgrade.
List of requirements, so let's check them out. He must be between 30 and 45, financially stable, no kids, 5'10" or taller, no hookups or flings, ready to settle down, no roommates, no smoking, must love dessert, and can't be anti-sugar.
All right, so let's stop right here. So it must be the age 30, 45. That's cool. That is normal on a list. I think everybody has it on their list. All right? Must be financially stable. That's another thing that everybody should have on their list. Understand? So somebody who's financially stable, somebody who's taking care of themselves, somebody who's able to take care of themselves and can take care of somebody else if needs be, right? So financially stable is one thing. Okay, now comes the preference. No children. It's a preference. Okay? I ain't mad. You know how many females I dealt with that was like, I ain't fucking with you because you have a child or children? Okay. And you know how many females that I sat there and said, because you have a child, I ain't fucking with you, even though I have one? Okay. So it's okay to not have children. 5'10" or taller. Now we're going to go a little crazy with stats, right? Because the average height of a man is about, I think, like 5'9". So anybody who's 6 feet or taller, I think that's like maybe 10% of men in the world. So we're talking about basketball players. And then we're talking about people who are 6 feet tall, like myself. I just hit right there at the 6. But there are people who are 6 feet and taller. But the average guy's height is probably, I think, 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". No hookup and no flings. I can understand that. That means that she's looking for a relationship, right? That means that she's focused, she's geared, and she's saying, hey, I want a relationship. But then she doesn't understand how men work, right? And some men really work on that hookup and flings can end up turning into a relationship. We don't talk about that. That hookup or that fling ends up turning into a relationship because as that guy continues to see you, as he wants to be around you more, he's going to be like, you know what, I deal with that. I mess with that. Okay? Now, must be ready to settle down. So you just went from no hookup, no flings to must be ready to settle down. So now you're looking at guys who are probably not in their 30s. I'm advising guys who are in their 30s. Man, you better wait. You better get your bread up. Get your bread up. No roommates. We live in a society right now where 50% of people live at home. Talking about grown, working, educated people with jobs are living at home. So, yeah. And a roommate is actually a financially stable thing to do so that you both can save, so that now when you are ready to move out and ready to live on your own, you already have that. But I don't know if she's thinking that far. I don't know. Let's keep on going. Non-smokers, I can understand that. Now, what do you mean by smoking? You talking about cigarettes? Some cigarettes, whether it's a male or female, looks ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's ugly. Now, if it's smoking weed or something like that, that's a whole different other story. And if he's a weed smoker, you're really not going to stop him. Must love desserts. Bitch, what? Why do I have to Why do I must like dessert? You see how the list is about to start going crazy. So must like desserts, can't be anti-sugar. I'm anti-sugar, okay? I try not to eat as much sugar as possible. Definitely white sugar. Now, natural sugars that come in the fruits and stuff like that, different story. But we're talking about added on flavors and things. But this lady right here, she bugging already. But let's see what else.
What's the deal with the desserts?
Well, okay, that's a really important one because I'm the founder and CEO of my own frosting company. And so it's an all-natural gourmet frosting. And so I make a lot of desserts. Okay. And I do...
Oh, so she just did a plug-in for y'all. Anybody want to peep game? Anybody know what game is? You go on the National Syndicate, and then you go and you promote whatever you're promoting in the midst of you doing whatever you're doing. She's still going to make bread on the frostings. But now she's saying that you can't be anti-sugar, you must love dessert. And what I really think she's really trying to say is, you must only eat my dessert. But I don't think she wants to get there. Even though she should have just wrote the shit down. Because you might as well just say it compared to everything else you're about to go say. But let's see what else she has to say.
A lot of, trade shows and making dessert. So he has to like dessert. If he doesn't like dessert, it's totally a deal breaker.
Right, totally a deal breaker.
Totally a deal breaker.
Okay, but there's some more requirements, so let's take a look at these. Must be honest, reliable, sweet and kind, quick-witted, romantic, must love food, must pay on the first date, no flowers on the first date, must be a social drinker, and must never wear sweatpants.
Okay, must be honest. Are you honest? Because you're not honest right now. This list is not honest. So we all can see you capping. Capping, boo. Must be reliable. Most men are reliable when it comes to what they got to do on their own. And they do it on their own time. So your reliability might not be his reliability. We would do things on our own time and still get things done. He must be sweet and kind. Okay, I get that. You must be sweet and you're kind. I'm sweet, I'm kind, I'm gentle, I'm loving, I'm caring. I'm a jerk and I'm an asshole, but I'm not nice. Must be quick-witted. Okay, I can get that. Must be romantic. I would assume that romantic also means gestures. And gestures would mean flowers, but then she says no flowers. Or at least on the first date. Must love food. Oh, must love to eat at restaurants that you would want to go to eat at. That's the difference. Because most men will eat the same food every day. It's a staple food. Men are not difficult. We are very, very simple. We're not the ones testing out these restaurants and I want to go here and I want to go there and I want to go. We don't test our palates. So you love food. This look like a list for somebody that you want to be with that looks like you. But hey, let's keep on going. Must pay on the first date. I can kind of get that. But if you offered, I ain't paying shit. No flowers on the first date. Okay. Where would you put it on the table? What happens on the second or third date? Like, what happens if I bring it on the third date? Did the same, or the second date, did the same rules still apply? I don't understand. But not on the first date, though. But any other date, you could bring it on, just not on the first date. Okay. Must be a social drinker. But let's say I'm an alcoholic. And let's say I'm going through AA. Would you respect the fact that I don't drink, but I still love you? Would you not stop drinking for me? Interesting. Must never wear sweatpants. What is wrong? Girl, look, I got sweatpants already. What is wrong with you? Sweatpants is a man's freedom like a dress is to you, okay? Sweatpants to a man is like a dress to a woman. There you go, okay? So let me wear my dress. Let me wear my sweatpants. Let me be happy. You mad? The other people looking at his dick? Swinging? I'm standing there. I don't know what size he got or what you imagine he got. But are you mad? That's what you mad at? Or do you want a perception of a man that when you're going outside, if he doesn't look a certain way, then that's a problem for you? And if that's the case, then you ain't going to deal with a lot of men. Because a lot of men, even those men in suits, when they're out of their suits, they wear track suits. They wear sweatsuits. Okay.
What?
I mean, those are basics.
Why he
That's a
can't wear
basic?
sweatpants?
No, the last guy I dated, we fought all the time because he wanted to go to Starbucks in sweatpants and go
Yeah,
to
me
breakfast in
coffee.
sweatpants, and no one should be doing that.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, we got some more requirements, but we don't have no more room. Guys,
So let's stop here. We have more requirements, no more room. Where are you coming with this? Do you see Steve Harvey's face? Do you hear the people in the background? Girl, you're wildin'.
get one of the pillars over here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Must be adventurous, must be humble, must be spontaneous, must be a planner, can't be self-centered, can't be cocky, must love dogs, can't own a dog from a breeder, can't be jealous of her.
Okay, hold on. Let me go backwards.
Okay.
Let's go backwards here.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Must be adventurous, must be humble.
Okay, must be adventurous, must be humble, must be spontaneous, must be a planner, can't be self-centered, can't be cocky. I can understand the not being cocky. Let's go backwards. I can understand the not being cocky part. And sometimes being cocky, sometimes being confident can be miscrewed as being cocky. Can't be self-centered. Well, boo, if it ain't about me, who's it about? But if it's more of him than yourself, you don't want somebody who is self-centered and loves self and is aware of self and is aware of what self wants. Oh my God. Must be a planner. Oh, because you want me to plan all the dates as well. So all you get to do is just go out. Got it. Okay. Must be spontaneous. Do you really know that most men are not spontaneous? We will do the same thing every day. Repetition. That's why a lot of relationships fail, because a lot of women want spontaneous men. And they want the men, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. A lot of men ain't on that. They stick to their guns. They on this thing right here. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. That's it. I don't know where this stuff be coming from. Next one, must be humble. I can understand that. Must be humble. But don't be weak, though, because some people will take your humbleness for weakness. I know. I've been there. Let's keep on going, because I said, in the adventurous. That's most women, okay? Go on social media right now. Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, look at females' profiles. I love to travel. I want to travel. I love to travel. I want to travel. You don't see that in men's profiles? They'll tell you that they came from here to there. They ain't telling you I'm traveling from. We got enough stuff to do. We got enough world to cover where we are at than to go outside somewhere. Let's keep on going.
Must be spontaneous, must be a planner, can't be self-centered, can't be cocky, must love dogs, can't own a dog from a breeder, can't be jealous of her dog.
Must love dogs. So I understand that. To pretty much, listen, man, a dog is a man's best friend. You know why? Dogs love you regardless. Unfortunately, even dogs love you if you're not even loyal to them. It's unfortunate. Dogs are loyal. Dogs don't question you. Dogs don't argue with you. Dogs will love you unconditionally. For a man to have a dog, it's a man's best friend. We'll talk to that dog. We'll love that dog. The dog won't talk back to us. Now, some women who have dogs, they'll treat their dogs like kids. Or they'll treat them like a man who can't talk back, but they'll look him in the face. And they'll let him sleep in the same bed with them. Ugh. But I digress. Can't own a dog from a breeder. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? I don't think you understand men. Men want things that are original. We want things that are, it's it. We don't want fakes. We don't want knockoffs. I don't want no dog I don't even know. A man wants to breed a dog from the time the dog is born. So you're going to go to the breeder when the dog is born to get it at 6 weeks. So that then from the 6 weeks, you are now training your dog on your own. Why would you not want to breed it? But, oh, man, this woman is crazy. Can't be jealous of her dog. The only reason why somebody can't be jealous of your dog is if you pay more attention to your dog than the actual human who's around you. Stupid. The only way that a man would be jealous of a dog is if you give the dog more attention than the actual human being that is around you. You know, I've met some females like that. They love their dog more than the human being who's coming around. Oh, because my dog doesn't argue with me. My dog doesn't do this and my dog doesn't do that. Yeah, because your dog ain't human. That's why. Your dog isn't human. Your dog can't talk back. Because I bet you if your dog could talk back, your dog would probably be upset at you too. Dog just doesn't leave because the dog needs to get fed, and dogs are not like wolves anymore, going out to get their own food. They're not hunters anymore. We've taken that from them. Can't own a cat. So I can't get a dog from a breeder. I can't be jealous of your dog, but then I can't also own my own cat. I don't even think that a lot of men have cats. I don't know any men with cats unless they're married or they're in a relationship with a woman who has a cat. But I don't know any men who have, they're solitary, just have cats. I know men who have dogs, but not cats.
You can't own a cat. The hell, what? You can't have a dog from a breeder?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Steve, there's so many dogs out there that are in need of homes, that are shelter dogs, and they're really sweet, great dogs. So any guy that's going to spend a ton of money to buy a purebred dog, it just says something about his character. I don't like that.
Yeah, he wants a dog.
First of all, number one, I want a dog. Number two, the type of dog that I get shows my character. So there are certain dogs at certain price points. There are certain dogs with certain features or certain attributes that people look at and say, oh, I mess with this dog. It's just natural. Let's keep on going.
But you can adopt.
Okay. Okay, he can't be jealous of your dog?
So the last guy I dated, he admitted after a few months that he was jealous of my dog, and he was kind of mean to my dog in the beginning. And he said that I gave my dog more attention than I gave to him.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, I mean, my dog never fought with me.
That's because your dog ain't got to...
All right, guys, so this is part one. I'm about to do part two and put it up. This is part one of the longest dating requirements list. Females be wildin'. She was wildin'. Upgrade.